Okay, so I just got to a building. It's old single speed horn. Elevator stuck at the top. I just opened up here to confirm that it is at the top. So I'm gonna have to get the super for the keys. But let's go hike some stairs. Okay, so I had no idea where the keys were and couldn't get a hold of the super. So I hooked the door to the top floor. Once it opened, the fan kicked in. I could tell it was going somewhere and it took off. And it's running now, obviously. Now I'm just looking for wires and the fuses, anything obvious here, right? See if something is a little out of whack, maybe. Make sure we're picking up. Again, like I said, it's a single speed, right? Let me get this open and we'll go over how this brake works again quickly. Okay, so you can see the dirt there and here too. That hasn't been looked at in a bit, I'd say, and it's supposed to be, as this is a single speed elevator, like the movement of these pins, and that too should be checked every 2 months. It has to be checked, right? That one's tight. So this is like your brake coil. It could be, 240. I think there's ones that are 110, 220, dual voltage kind of thing. But this is gonna suck this plunger down, right? And you can kind of see how much it moves there, right? Just with the debris. And there's two pieces here that this plunger is gonna strike, which pushes these pads out. And then the spring tension is what's gonna snap it back in when we pick the brake up or lose that magnetism. So let me just check, let me clean this off, pull this out, and we'll check those washers, because I've been to a few lately that they've put multiple residual washers in under there, which is not gonna allow that down far enough, which is not gonna allow enough lift, which could prematurely wear out your brakes. Okay, so I've got it out here, right? We can see the residual washer there. There is only one. It actually looks pretty thick still, right? But you can see a lot of wear on this sleeve right here. It's still pretty wide, so maybe it's relatively new. But if you see my pants here, right? Like, there's a bunch of brass that came off of this. And I'm not sure I've ever seen that wear like that. Like something's not, I'm not sure. Unless recently someone put that new one in there and the washer got so bare or so thin that this was hitting the top of that. Yeah, you see that wear on the inside there. You can see like the ring that, let me just look at that outside the camera. Yeah, that was contacting the top of this for sure. That's not good. I don't even know. I'd have to go double check the actual sizing of these, like the length. if you know what I mean. I dropped that damn puck down there. At least it's not in the oil. It's not too bad. But also, so if you look down there, it's kind of hard to see, but right down in the hole right here is where you have the things that those pucks sit on. Now, they don't really look lined up too well. Let me just take a quick peek myself. Yeah, they're a little off-centered this way, but they actually sit like, you know, if this is one and this is one, you're looking for the height together to be the same. You don't want one higher than the other. You want them equal, which makes it better for the elevator and the pick. I'm gonna have to look into this because I don't like the looks of that. Like, the brake's functioning, right? And like I said too, not being that I'm here every month, this could be, like, it could have been done before someone put that residual washer in there. I'm not sure. I just like to take a peek at them. And again too, like here, this is the part that contacts the washer, right? So we want to make sure it's all clean. It's all going to help the brake work better if this is being properly maintained. You're checking this stuff, right? This probably moves a bit. Let me see if I can get that out. Okay, so here is the brass sleeve. I was really surprised it actually came out. But you can see the wear inside there, right? And this is from that plunger not really being like coming down or up and down like true, right? Like it's leaning to one side or whatnot. But it actually, it's not really thinned out or anything like that. Again, so it's not relatively old. But let me put it all back together and make sure she's running again. So let's run it to the mid-hoist way. Okay, she's running. And I don't know what the heck's up with that. But who knows, maybe I'll be here again soon. You can tell someone's been changing these things and stuff like that, right? Not really taking care of what it looks like, obviously. But let's check the floor levels because I took that apart on the way down. Make sure we're still all good. This should be the worst floor level with the counterweight at the bottom, with the most amount of slide at the top. That's pretty good. We'll stop on the way down and put the car top keys on. Now that I got it running anyways, right? She's an oldie for sure. Keys back on. Again, horn, armor, kind of same setup, right? 4C door operator. This is something you don't see very often, where you have the inspection controls right in the operator, right? The old magnet switches for levels. Car top's actually not that bad. Huh. Okay, I'm moving on. Still has the old cloth Traveler. To the next one.